As president of Berger Consulting and emeritus professor at Auburn University, Dr. Bruce Berger has taught motivational interviewing in healthcare and methods for improving treatment adherence for over 30 years. His research interests include health behavior change and improving treatment adherence, which have been reviewed in his 3 books and over 900 papers and seminars. Bruce has been a consultant and trainer for many organizations and over 50 health plans, including Humana, Harvard Pilgrim, Tufts Health, and Blue Cross Blue Shield. He is also the recipient of the Johnson & Johnson Award, the Lyman Award, and the first American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy's Award of Excellence for his research.
And I said, you're obviously very angry and upset about the grade you got on your paper. And I want to talk to you about it. But I don't want to be sworn at, and I don't want to be yelled at. If you can talk to me, we can talk about this. If you can't, you need to leave. What would you like to do? How many of you like that? How many of you hear how much more powerful that is than, I don't know who the hell you think you're talking to, but get your ass out of my office? How many of you really do hear how much more powerful that is? Anger is born in powerlessness. Anger happens when we get frustrated or hurt and we feel, or any of those things, and we feel powerless. All right? So his anger was coming from powerlessness. I didn't want to meet his anger with my own powerlessness. Now, here's the interesting thing. Let's say that I didn't do what I did, and instead I looked at him and I said, I don't know who the heck you think you're talking to. You know, we have an honor code, and I knew that because I wrote it. Okay? And I said, and I could have done any number of things. I could have said, you know what? This is not okay. This is not professional. I'm writing you up. This is going to the honor board. Or I could have said, I don't know who the heck you think you're talking to, but get your butt out of my office. You're not going to talk to me that way. Now, be honest. If I would have come up to you right after this incident and told you what happened and told you what I did, what would you have said to him, to me, if I said, so I threw him out of my office? Honestly, good for you. Good for you. And she would have helped me be self-righteous. Right? And in fact, I probably would have gone to several other faculty members to have them say, good for you. Those little SOBs, they have no respect at all. Right? And I would have been building an army. I would have been building an army. And one of the things that I've learned is when I start army building, it's because deep down inside I know I've done something wrong. Nietzsche said, if a person's first response is to punish, stay the heck away from them. Interesting. Now, on the other hand, and if I would have thrown his little butt out of my office, what would he have done? He would have gone to his classmates, and what would he have said? Berger teaches all this communication stuff, and he doesn't believe any of it. He just threw me out of his office and swore at me. Would he tell them what he did? Do we edit our stories? You bet we do. And now we would have had an army of students talking about faculty and an army of faculty talking about students in no way that promotes the mission of learning. You see how this snowballs very quickly. Communication is the key to good relationships only when you're out of the box. Only when you're out of the box. If you are in the box, you are not going to communicate anything beneficial to the relationship. If you know you're in the box or sense you're in the box, it's the best thing you could do is to call a timeout. Say, I need a few minutes, a few hours, go to your happy place, wherever that may be, to your place where you decompress or whatever you do in that place, and stop, because anything you say at this point is not going to be productive.